Oh, you're streaming. Hit
Start.
recording. I'm trying to teach
Play the
Marty.
song.
Trying to teach Marty how to do it. There you go, Marty.
So here we are,
That's
guys.
kind of how you do an intro.
This is YouTube. Today's date is the 18th,
No, 17th.
9/17/2025. We're just trying to do a little intro here.
No more 90s sitcom intros.
I will play what I want to play. So good
I
evening,
love it.
ladies and gentlemen. We're back with
We are back.
Chris here.
I am back.
Why
am I back?
Marty, you know we're you got to scoot over, man. You got to get back in the whole picture here.
You know, Marty,
There you
sit
go.
right next to you. There you
There
go.
you go.
There it is.
So we were thinking about maybe this weekend
Yeah.
having what's his name?
You, Tim Long.
Tim Long.
Timmy-
I always
Timmy
say
Long.
Tom Long or something.
Timmy Long.
Yeah. And
Oh.
Kathy Carroll, you know, together.
I
Could
can't
be-
miss that. I can't miss it. I
Could be
can't.
a pretty wild time.
It's Sunday, though. It's on the Sabbath. I hope you realize this, Tim.
Well, Tim might have to wait until next Wednesday then.
That's true. This is true.
But we'll see, you know. We'll see what he's
True.
all about. You know, we'll try and teach him a few things, try and school him a little bit on different things here. You never
I'm
know.
just going to ask him basic civics questions.
Right on. He came over. I gave him all my signs, man. I said,
That's
here,
awesome.
take them,
There
you know.
you go, yeah. Are
You
you
know,
guys buddies now?
oh, yeah, man.
Your best friends?
We're going to dinner and stuff.
There it is. Oh,
Um,
God.
Yeah, I met his wife and on the phone and everything. So,
Okay.
but yeah, hey, you know.
He seems like a nice guy. He's got a very happy smile.
Yeah,
You know, his heart's in the right place.
no doubt about that because he sees a lot of bad stuff happening. And
Man, you don't dilute the vote, Tim.
Stop
diluting the
he's
vote.
like other people, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna find out.
So I did a little bit of a deposition the other day with
Yeah, he did.
the tow company there, J.T. Krova and Louis Hussein. And I'll tell you what, man, I don't think they're interested in me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They only brought you in for a deposition.
Yeah, I think they want to know more about somebody else than me. You know, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, that I thought that was, you know, I just didn't get it. I still to this day I don't get it. You know, I said nothing that, you know, maybe one thing that maybe wasn't true. I don't know. That's what I'm still trying to figure out. If I said something that wasn't true, I must have. The only thing I could have did was read it wrong. But we are live here, so you know, yelling in the background doesn't help.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So.
So yeah, you got called in for a deposition. They asked you a bunch
Yeah.
of questions. You probably can't talk about what the questions were.
Yeah, it was like, you know, 4 hours long.
As usually depositions are.
Wasting my life.
Yeah. As usually as depositions are.
And, you know, every moment of my life from here on out is pretty important. Oh, and then as we were leaving, he said, oh, I hope you don't have a heart attack. Another heart attack.
How nice.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, dummy.
Oh man.
But,
Well,
you know,
play nice, gentlemen.
it is
Play
what
nice.
it is. It is what it is.
Play
and,
nice.
we'll see how. I got a pretty good attorney though. He's a pretty smart cat, man. He, you know, he's no joke. So we'll see. We'll see
Yeah.
what how's it plays out.
Yeah, yeah.
So what you got?
Well, so last night, City Council in their infinite wisdom, and all of their infinite wisdom.
So
Hang on, hang on, I just gotta swallow some anger. I gotta bury it deep inside so it doesn't blow open, and I don't sound like an idiot because I'm about to I really want to yell at them because they're dumb. So they bought a Tesla. So we're getting a Cybertruck for the Taylor Police. And
Well, what good does that do?
it does no fucking good. I mean, it does no good.
Gotta stop
let me,
swearing.
$1 in the jar. It does no good. Quite honestly, it's garbage trucks. You look up, you Google. There were so many videos I was watching when the Cybertruck first came out of like guys on YouTube that put trucks to the test. You know, they'll make them haul things. They'll take them up a hill. They'll do a pull test. They do all sorts of things to these trucks to see how durable they are. Cybertruck failed miserably. And
So is Cybertruck what they're buying?
yeah, they're buying a Cybertruck.
Well, how much is that? 100,000?
Something around that much. And
what are we
I
going
forget
to
the
use it
exact
for?
price. That's what I don't know. That's what I don't know. Here's the thing, Marty.
I mean, this is the first I've heard of it. Right now, you telling me.
Last I checked, we lived in Michigan, right?
That's for sure.
So we live. I'm right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't crazy. So last I checked, GM is in our backyard, right?
Yeah.
Chrysler's in our backyard, right?
Yeah.
Ford Motor Company owns a building in our backyard, right?
That's for sure.
So what do?
We buy a Cybertruck.
We buy a truck from Texas that is in direct competition with the hometown team.
Well, that's something.
We buy something from Texas when we make automobiles here.
Maybe we should buy asphalt from Texas, too.
Maybe we should just start buying asphalt from Texas. F it.
Maybe we should find a tow company from Texas.
You know what? Why don't people just start going buying their political signs out of state, too? Why don't you go buy your political advertisements out of state, too?
Yeah,
Why don't you go buy all the school books out of state, too?
Yeah.
You know what? Screw it. Let's just buy everything out of state. Everything, even though there's producers of the goods here.
I want our garbage company to be from out of state, too.
Bro, why as well? Because they'll take the garbage back to their garbage state.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we bought a Cybertruck, the most crappiest truck ever made, so much so that Tesla has a detrimental stock of them just sitting there in a parking lot just aging. These are garbage trucks. They are horribly designed. They're not well manufactured. They break apart easily. The chassis snaps.
I seen one broke down in
chassis
Dearborn
snaps.
just the other day.
Yeah.
At the side of the road.
Yeah. Well, all right. So we all know the truck is shit. Now, here's another $1. We all know it's garbage. We all know it's crap. We've seen the videos. We want nothing to do with it. But here's Taylor Police buying a Cybertruck. Now, if they were going to buy, let's say, a Tesla Model S, a car capable of going 0 to 100 in literally matters of seconds, like 10, 20 seconds, you can go 0 to 100. Not, if not faster.
20 seconds?
No, it's not 20
I
seconds.
can go that fast.
I know, I
Kia.
forget. But nonetheless, the Model S can go 0 to 100 in points of a second.
Okay.
Like, it's ridiculous. Because the one advantage I will say to electric vehicles is there's none of the extra mechanics that a combustible engine requires to get the drivetrain going. None of it. It's just go.
That's right. Zzz.
It's the most direct form of driving powertrain you can get. There's no powertrain.
I'll tell you what, as a kid, we used to have these straight tracks in the alley, right, that we made.
Yeah.
And they were just, we had our cars that rode on the electricity on the tracks, right? And we would race like that. We had them all rigged up, and
Okay.
man, they would just go right down the track, man.
Yeah, well, a Model S will do that.
Same thing.
But you know what won't? A Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Dude, so we bought a Cybertruck.
I don't know how much do they weigh.
I don't know. They're
But
toys, bro. They're
I
toys.
just got to find out what we're using them for.
They're going to parade it around probably in the face of Ford, who has an investment in the city, and now we're going to take their competition's car and parade it around like, look at this. This is a Marvel engine. No! Get it out of here. Get that piece of crap out of here. You mean to tell me Ford couldn't give us a vehicle? We couldn't buy one from Ford? We couldn't buy one from GM? No, instead they go to Texas to buy one? That is a spit in the face of the people who are investing in the city. Ford didn't have to buy the old Masco building. They didn't have to do that. No. They didn't have to store their trucks at the old Kmart. They didn't have to do that. So how do we repay them?
Well, they're trying to change the you know, how that parking lot is used over there.
Yeah.
There was this big sign over there that they're doing a
So Ford's investing in that property.
yeah, they're probably
So,
going to
okay.
build something else there. Yeah.
So Ford, how do we repay Ford for investing in our city?
I don't know.
How do we repay them? We freaking parade around the competition's vehicle.
What do we use that dog for too?
That robotic dog?
Yeah.
I don't know. If someone runs out of toilet paper, they call the robotic dog. You know, like I don't know what like.
I don't know if they've used it
So
for anything.
here's my next thing. The next question that needs to be asked.
What could you use that dog for? I don't know.
You could use it for hostage situations. You could use it for, recon, I guess. You could use it. I mean, that's basically
does it sniff stuff out like a
No.
real dog?
No, it doesn't. I mean, there's detectors you can buy for it that'll allow it to do something.
Do we have a dog in Taylor?
Hell yes, we got dogs in Taylor.
I mean,
canines. Yeah, canine
canine
office.
unit?
Yes, we have canine officers.
Do we?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we do. Yes, we do. But we bought a dog, a robotic one.
right?
Now we have drones now.
Yeah.
We also have a drone landing pad. So they're gonna come
On the
back.
roof.
Yep, and they all come back with me and go, "Oh well, this was part of a grant that was blah blah blah." Listen, I don't give a crap. First off, nothing is for free in this world, and when you get grants, especially from the federal government, there's an expectation behind it. Let's not be coy about this. There's always expectations behind these gifts.
Yeah, I think Sunday we're going to be talking about a lot of grants that were used for some asphalt stuff that maybe shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
And there's another thing going on. I tried to get some information on this Bitcoin situation in the city.
Yeah.
But it appears like they don't. They said my question was too wide open when I asked for everything about Bitcoin and any investigation done about it. They said that was too wide open to give you any information.
That's not too wide open. You're looking for a very specific topic.
I know.
A very specific topic. There's nothing vague about that.
I'll be there tomorrow
Like,
asking questions.
There is nothing vague about that question. It is
Yeah.
anything related to any sort of Bitcoin investigation between this year and this year.
there's something that they don't want me to find or something. But
Oh, because
we're going to find it.
because if it happened, there are serious penalties. I mean, this is serious. This is very serious. Like there will be court cases because of this. Like there will be the citizens will have the option to enact a class action lawsuit because they weren't notified.
Oh, you mean they want to do the class action lawsuit like they want to do an area?
Bro, they will do it on Eric Towing. Why not do it if they didn't? If it comes out to be true
where it can really affect
that our servers were compromised.
Something that really going to affect the city.
Yeah.
We got to, hey.
Rolling the sea don't need no more lawsuits. You
That's
wonder why
for
your
sure.
taxes are going up every year. It's because we're getting sued every other month. And we're losing, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
And that just to give people an update. Yeah, we are losing our lawsuits. So, woohoo. What we do on that? I don't know if that's in the 2026 budget. Lawsuit allocation. Budget for lawsuit allocations. Insurance pays some, but they don't pay it all.
Oh, no. And that's going to be seen.
And then our city's insurance goes up.
That's going to be seen pretty soon here, I believe.
We're going to see it.
Yeah.
So, nonetheless, going back to, the police getting all these sweet new toys, and they're not sweet because, in the long run, when we start having to pay for maintenance on all this crap, you ain't going to like that bill. I'll tell you that much. There ain't going to be no grants coming to save us to pay to repair all this. We'll probably just end up chucking it like old tech, like we do with old tech anyways. But nonetheless,
Right.
Why are we getting all this?
That
That's the
type
next
of
question.
stuff doesn't, look at the dog, the drones, everything. That stuff is old in 2 years.
And not even that, it's unproven technology. It's
Yeah.
unproven for this. It's an experiment, which is my next point. Why is Taylor an experiment? Why are we getting all this? Why are we getting the money to buy a Cybertruck? I'm sure we're buying a Cybertruck. I gotta dig into that deeper, but we are buying a Cybertruck. I don't know if we're buying it off of grant money. I don't know if this is something that was coming out of
Allocated,
our pocket.
yeah.
I don't know. So I got to look more into it. I just know we're buying a Cybertruck, and I know Cybertrucks are garbage. I know Cybertrucks are universally hated by car enthusiasts. I know Cybertrucks break. I know they're so stupid. They did electrical steering. I almost let it out.
Well, it's just
electrical
like,
steering. Ford doesn't do electrical steering.
it's just like this asphalt contract stuff. Oh, this is repairs. We're going to do repairs.
Well, they're doing a lot of repairs on the Cybertruck.
We're repairing what we messed up.
Yeah.
What we fucked up. I'll say fucked up.
There you go. Give me $1 back.
Yeah. And it's just, this is so ridiculous.
It's
this
stupidity,
administration
like, bro.
and the previous administration have been the biggest joke in Downriver, period.
Well, Rick Solers is a thief and a liar.
Period.
He's a thief and a liar. Rick Solers is a thief and a liar. He lies and he steals.
And I think we have the same thing going on now.
And they're hanging his picture up in City Hall like he was a saint.
We'll see.
Burn that
We'll
picture.
see.
Like,
Yep.
my God. Take that picture down. That he's a disgrace.
You know, when the
former
right
mayor.
administration gets in, they will take that down.
They will. We'll
right
know we're in the right
administration
track
will. Yep.
when a new administration comes in
Yep.
and takes that picture down because
Yep.
it's such a disgrace to the city.
It is.
They don't have pictures of Kwame Kilpatrick in Detroit City Hall.
No, they ain't naming nothing after him.
No.
either. That's
No.
for sure.
But here we
Hey.
are. We got Smiling Dollar Rick.
Yep.
You know, white boy Rick, staring at you in the face every time you walk into City Hall. It sickens me. It sickens me. It sickens me the fact that we put his picture.
Hey,
up
that's
there.
one thing I agree upon. I don't agree upon everything that you say sometimes, or that I don't agree.
How a lot of people do.
Hey, I don't agree upon a lot of things I say sometimes. But anyways, yeah, that's
Yeah, to
just-
have his
that's
smug little
sad.
smile sitting there looking
That's
at
sad.
people. No, you need to get that picture out of that. He's a disgraced former mayor. He's a liar and a thief, and he needs to be erased from our history. If anything, if he ever does come up in Taylor's history, it's a cautionary tale on how to be diligent on your elected officials to ensure they're not stealing from the public, because that's exactly what he did. Him and his little buddy, his development buddy, selling and buying houses for $1. You know, get $256 saran wrapped in a attic. You know, these checks he's trying to cash all over at party stores. Federal government came down with him on 33 federal indictments.
And he's lucky
33.
he's only doing 6 years in prison.
You know, if there was true justice in this world, he would be in a federal, office space.
I don't think.
Quote.
I don't think Trump. I don't think Trump's going to let him out because he doesn't have enough votes. For him.
Who's Rick Solers to them?
Yeah, he has no votes.
I don't.
for him.
Anyway, I don't.
Kwame-
I mean, I don't know what
Kwame
Trump's
had
got to
the
do with any
whole
of
city
that,
of
but
Detroit.
Kwame, when he got out of office, when he got out of jail, he goes, "I'm moving back
Prison.
to Detroit."
He was in prison.
Or I'm sorry, when he got out of prison. I'm sorry, you're right. When he got out of prison, he said he was coming back to Detroit to run for mayor.
That didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen because everyone told him it would never happen.
It
again.
wouldn't work. Yeah.
He would never again.
Well, maybe he run for a governor or something. Huh?
Oh, that would never happen.
You
That
never
would
know.
never happen.
You never know.
No, that would never happen.
Yeah. I just gotta. I don't know, man. There's just so much with this administration. It just.
It's a field day, bro. It's like we have content every week.
You know
There's
what?
something new.
It seems to me that this is what I love about this administration. Just pay for any contract you want. Okay? You can buy any contract in Taylor. If you got enough money, you can buy any contract in this city.
Yeah, just
They're
donate
doing
to
it now. They're
just
doing it
donate.
right now.
Donate to a political fund.
Yeah.
Donate to a political fund, and you can have the world.
Yep.
Like, my God, if I was a millionaire, I'd be dropping $100K in each, just because, you know what? I want to own the city. And if I wanted to own the city, that's exactly what I would do. Everyone, you get $100K. Here's $100K. Every time you run, I'll give you another $100K. Just when things need to go my way, they need to go my way.
When they don't want,
Like,
hey,
bro, like I'm telling you.
they're trying hard, really hard, to knock me down any way they can.
Bro, they brought you into a deposition.
Yeah, any way they can do
Like,
it.
bro, what the hell?
This is what they're trying to do.
They brought
And
you into a deposition.
This is really gonna turn on the city. Same things with my signs, because listen, I gave all my signs to Tim Long.
Yeah,
Tim
you
Long.
did.
Tim Long. I keep
This
wanting to say
service,
Tom
I-
Long
I'm-
for some reason. But yeah, I gave it all to Tim yesterday.
He thanks you, by the way.
Yeah, and The other signs for they give me a ticket for these signs for $140.
What, for the uncovered signs?
Yeah, I don't know which signs. I can't read the ticket. I just called.
You showed me that ticket, and
called,
that is unlegible.
Yeah,
Whoever wrote that ticket.
I couldn't read what it said.
Hey,
you know,
there's such a thing as AutoPen.
Yeah, so I called and they said it's $140. I said, well, give me a court date, because if it is the Taylor Uncovered signs, that's a First Amendment right for me to talk about the city. And to give
100%.
to give our citizens the knowledge.
100%.
And every single place I took a sign, I asked to put it up. You know, I just didn't put a sign up without asking. That's not me. So we're gonna see, because I have an attorney that jumped all over me and said, "Man, you gotta file a lawsuit." So there might be a couple of them coming from me.
Man,
when this depth's over and when this stuff's finished, we're gonna see.
Well, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
That's
exactly what this is.
Somebody's all they're trying to do is drag me down. It ain't gonna happen, man. You know, I mean, I had a little health issues that kept me from going door to door, but it ain't gonna stop me from this. We're gonna go and get all that figured out real soon.
Yeah.
And we'll see where we go from there. But you know. It's
wild, bro. It's a wild time in the city. And I mean, it's not like this. It's not horrible. The world's not falling apart, but it will be if this level of incompetence keeps up. It will be the end of the city if this keeps up. Like, my God, man, either someone needs to smarten up, or someone needs to step to the side. It's one of the two. You either smarten up or you step to the side.
Yeah.
And if you drag the city down with you, there'll be a lot of pissed off people, including me. Like, my God, man. But going back to my whole thing about this whole Cybertruck crap, bro, where are we getting the money for this? And if it's coming from the federal government, the only other person I can think of that's getting us this funding is DeSantis. And the reason why I say that...
No.
Oh, the reason why I say that...
He ain't getting us no funding. You know who would get us funding would be
who?
Doug Geis's wife.
Maybe Erica Geis is getting us funding for this, too. I don't know. I'm thinking it's more DeSantis for the things, because he's, Geis is left-leaning, DeSantis right-leaning. The things we're getting are right-leaning things, which a Cybertruck. It's a right-leaning thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
haven't driven one. I don't know how it leans.
So I have driven one. So, I'm going to tell you right now, it was garbage. I was like, my God, the F-150 Lightning is a way better drive.
I'll tell you what.
A way better vehicle.
I'll tell you what. Electric, too.
And it's electric. Yeah. I know. But no, here we are buying a truck once again from Texas. But anyways, who's getting us this funding? That's what I want to know. That's really what I want to dig into now, is who is getting us the funding for this crap? Why are we an experiment city? Because no other cities have this except for us. We constantly are the first ones getting all this stuff. So why is it that we're getting all this crap first? Why is it that we're an experiment for this new technology? I don't want it. I don't want drones. If I need an officer at my house, I don't want a drone doing recon. You know what's going to piss me off even more? When I got a gun to my head because I'm getting robbed, and there's a drone staring in my window while there's a gun pointing in my face. Get the officers on site. What is the problem? What is it that you need all this technology that you can't do with raw manpower? What more do you need? What more advantages do you need? You got unmarked cars. You got drones now. You got a robotic dog, a Cybertruck for some reason. I don't know what that's going to be about. What is a kid? Are the kids going to sit in it? Like, I don't get this.
Oh, maybe
what's next?
It'll help attract more police officers.
Bro, take all that money that you just spent for all that and hire people.
Yeah.
Like, my God, if you can't entice them in, then we got to look at why people don't want to be cops. It's not just, don't be stupid. Work hard. Figure it out. Get it figured out. I don't pay people to sit there and sit on their asses and act like take the easiest road they can possibly find. Get your ass up, work hard, figure out why these people don't want to be cops if that's the case, and get them hired.
And that's what, this issue with the whole city and the funding of the buying of. I hope these dudes are understanding what they're getting themselves involved in. You know, I hope these guys that are taking all this money and running for city council are understanding what they're opening themselves up for later on. I really hope they understand that. I mean, I think they're being fooled and just used as a pawn, as a puppet, really, into this next. Well, they are puppets. They're fearful of questions being asked. They don't want to answer any questions. So that's the type of council people that I want. You know.
I want people that are going to think outside the box.
No doubt, but
I want someone that's gonna logically think. Like, who in the F in the A logic that is up with current events, up with current technology, just in touch with people.
I think.
You know what people are going to love here.
I think.
You know what they're going to love, Marty. You know what people are going to love? They're going to love the Cybertruck.
Yeah.
They're going to enjoy the Cybertruck.
I think we're going to
thank us for it.
I think we're going to have issues with our IT stuff. You know, I was there the other day. I got to go back and pay my water bill because I couldn't pay it the other day. They said the server or something was down. You know, so I mean.
Yeah, you told me you couldn't do it that whole day or something like that.
Yeah.
That's insanity. That's ridiculous. Whatever IT we have, and that server's down. Like, bro, where's the backup?
Yeah, I don't think.
Where's the backup?
I don't think we have anybody there that knows what they're doing with it or something.
I mean, if a server goes down, and it's a critical system, and people need to pay bills, why is there no backup?
Yeah.
Why is there no backup server to turn on when that main server goes down?
I just don't think
to handle the task.
I don't think the person who was running it is there anymore. I think that gentleman passed away or something.
He did pass away. He was 40, but from my understanding, was he still hired? I thought he was former.
I don't know, man. We're gonna find out.
Well, nonetheless, he is gone. It's not his problem anymore.
Well, that's for sure.
That's not. We're not going to blame him for this because he can't defend himself. So what I am going to blame are the people that have been there, that have continuously been there. You know, it's not a secret. And like I said before, when I worked for Xerox, it wasn't a secret to us that Taylor's IT and Taylor's infrastructure was dog water. It wasn't. It wasn't a secret. We knew it was. When the IT guy for the schools looked at me and says, well, there's no way for us to network the schools together, my jaw dropped. My jaw dropped. The sales rep's jaw dropped. Everyone, we left that when we went back to our headquarters. We sat in this room. We called it the war room. We sat in the war room, and everyone looked at me, and they are like, Chris, did your city just tell us that they can't network schools together? And I go, I don't know, man. I was like, I don't know.
I'll tell you.
I was like, I never thought it was that bad. Like, bro, if it's like that for the schools, I can only imagine.
There's something going on with the Masonic Center here in Taylor, too, that just blows my mind, you know, because I was a Mason 10, 15 years before I came over here to Taylor, and then went through what I went through, and they're going to play me out like that, but you know, it's fine. I've got my way back, and you know, I'll be speaking with the Grand Lodge here in Taylor and Michigan, and we'll see what happens. You know, I've got a lot of friends that are still, you know, past masters and everything, you know, and you know, they're shaking their heads.
We're talking about Masons now.
Yeah, well, we're done. We're done there, and because my friend here is on his way. He's on his way. He's asking for more light, and gonna help him out. But anyways, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, I did that. Well, the Tigers are scaring me right now. Let's see what the score is. Let's see. It's serious.
We're gonna take a
Detroit
sports break.
Tigers.
I need a break anyways from the whole dude because I just need a break from that, man.
They're getting beat 2-0 right now, and they only have like 7, 8 games or something left.
Yeah, and
5 of them are with the team they're playing right now, the Guardians in Cleveland.
Yeah,
and they're only 5.5, I think, games out. And if they win those games, Detroit's in trouble.
Yeah.
And they better step up, brother. But well, enough of that. I
Go Tigers.
just wanted to put that in for a minute there.
Red Wings are starting back up right now too.
Yeah, I can't. I'm the hockey guy, bro.
Love hockey.
I'm a big hockey fan.
Love hockey.
I think it's the greatest game on ice. That's for sure.
Hell yeah.
But I think it's going to come together, man. A lot of, we were never ever able to get a number 1 overall pick, draft pick. So that would affect any club that was down and out for that long, and still, we got. I think the closest we got was maybe a 3rd or 6th overall pick, and he's doing what he can do to get back on top.
Yeah.
And I think the way it rolls and the way it rotates, we could be there in a few years.
Yeah.
Sorry,
my voice is a little hoarse. It's like I got angry.
Yeah.
I don't get angry often. I tell you, it takes a lot. But I'm just hitting my peak with this crap.
I mean,
Like-
I don't know what to think about this administration. Period, man. I just
no administration's perfect. I don't expect any administration to be perfect. But I sure as hell expect them to be competent.
yeah.
Like I really do. And bro, Taylor has just been in the news. We've been just ragged through the mud. This towing crap has just dragged our name into the mud.
Yeah.
The restaurant thing that came out last week, our name got dragged in the mud once again. We've had officer complaints. We've had videos of officers in the back that rolled our face into the mud. We do all these things. And it's like, man, remember how I told you, Marty, if a mayor's going to businesses and people know that someone's paying attention, things are done differently. I'm not going to sit here and say that the mayor's a freaking health inspector, in regards to the restaurants. But if the mayor's coming in and eating at your establishment or coming in to say hi and view the place, and if he comes in and sees things dirty and a mess, that's a red flag. If I were mayor and I walked into a restaurant, I walk in there, I just see things a mess and just dirty. And I'm not talking about normal wear and tear of a restaurant because I've dated someone that opened multiple restaurants. I know how restaurants operate. I know what it usually looks like back there. It's not pretty during operation.
No doubt about that.
But if you come in there before they open and that place is a mess, then, next thing I'm going to be doing is calling the health inspector to send a notice.
Right.
Like, listen, you need to get your act straight and get this up into business. It shouldn't be a crime to want the best for your citizenry. It shouldn't be a burden to want to to ensure your citizens are getting the best value of anything. You look at you look at the northern suburbs. Let's just take them for an example. The northern suburbs regulate fast food in their cities. Northern suburbs just don't have 2 McDonald's on a road. And Taylor, we have like 6 McDonald's, 5 McDonald's, 4 Taco Bells, 3 Burger Kings, 2 KFCs, 2 A&Ws. Like, bro, and this is just what I'm going off of what I can remember. Like, bro, we have like 17 Coney Islands, which Coney Islands, whatever, those are usually independent and locally owned. I don't care about that. But these national franchises, this fast food, these national chains, you bring them into our city. Yeah. These people don't bring us quality. I'll give Bubba's some credit because I've eaten at Bubba's. They were actually good, and it's a mission statement on their restaurant that, hey, we are trying to make everything from scratch. But you cannot say that for every other chain restaurant that has been brought into the city.
Right.
You think Main Event's sitting back there cooking things from scratch?
Well, there's been several that have closed down, too.
And there have been.
Same thing with a lot of vacant properties in the city.
Yeah.
A lot of vacant areas in the city.
Yeah.
We were talking about a dog park that never happened.
Yeah.
We were talking about a there was a thing over at the old Lane Water Park that never happened. What's going on with that money, man?
Bro, they want to do that
Somebody
dirt
gotta
bike
talk to me
trail.
about
They want
that.
to do that dirt bike trail. That's such a waste of
Yeah.
resources and land.
I think that's what they're getting.
Like-
I think they figured that out.
I
and
think
now
they did
stopped
too.
it or
I
something.
think they did too.
But,
Dude, leave it as a nature preserve. What is with these people and having to develop every square inch of this city?
Well,
like, bro, I learned not to do that.
It's all about that great dollar, bro.
I'm going to tell you right now, I
Let me
learned not
tell
to
you.
do that just playing video games. It was called Sim City, and now it's called City Skylines.
Yeah.
And when you build a city that's nothing but developed land, the city population tends to not be as happy. So
Right.
you add parks and you add
Well,
natural.
I've been
and
doing
you
a lot
add-
of
You keep
a lot of
groves
driving.
trees around.
I've been doing a lot of driving recently.
Bro.
Out the South Lyons and Milford and
Yeah.
the other side of the city,
Yeah,
Utica,
isn't it a beautiful area?
Utica and all that.
Isn't it beautiful?
And I ride down these streets where you would think there would be all these fast food restaurants,
No.
and stuff, but there's beautiful houses that are behind these, tree-lined street,
line, yep,
and everything.
Street front businesses.
Yeah, I mean,
nice, beautiful, ornate buildings.
yeah, you go over. You even you go to most of our housing things in this area,
Yeah.
and it's a concrete jungle.
So
It's
I have
nothing.
some buddies that are city planners, and because we all play our city building games, and the couple of them are city planners, and I showed them. They looked up Taylor. They looked up how the blueprint, basically just the grand design of Taylor. They laughed and told me there was no design to your city. They go, none of this was figured out. None of this was intentionally designed. They told me, they go, good luck doing mass transit was their first thing. The first thing they told me, they said, good luck with you guys in doing mass transit. That'll never happen. They go, the way your city's structured, the way the block schematics just is not made for it. It is not made for mass transit to work properly,
And
which
it's-
is defeating, but I still believe we can do it.
And there's really not a downtown Taylor.
Well, Taylor historically has never really had a downtown.
No.
They've always tried it. Goddard, which is truly in the middle of the city, could be a downtown.
Man, you know
but
what?
They don't
You
know.
know what? I go to all these other cities, and they're lined with storefronts and
It's
stuff
because
like
there
that.
was no development
And-
plans in the city when it was building. There
and
was
there's
zero.
and it's just a terrible atmosphere in my mind for this city to not have a strong downtown.
So we have a downtown development planning commission, I'm pretty positive.
Yeah, where's the downtown?
There isn't one. So I don't know why we have it.
So you got a guy, and while I was in there getting signatures
Yeah.
at the city hall, I stood inside City Hall getting signatures, and there was a door over here to the right, and I asked people, what are they doing in there? Well, that guy, he's getting loans for the citizens. You could get a loan from him for the city and the citizens.
Oh yeah, no, when I went and talked about loans, I was told they are for emergency purposes only.
Well,
you cannot get them to.
I
for any
don't
improvements.
know. I don't know what this dude's doing there.
Yeah.
But the whole time I was there, not one person, and I went there many, many days in a row, not one person went in that office.
Well,
to
first off,
see
it's not
him.
advertised.
Well,
Even if it is, because when I went down there just to inquire about it, I was just curious. The nice woman that came down to talk to me, she was very nice. Came down and talked to me. They told me. I was like, she goes, well, those are really just for emergency purposes where you have to prove hardship. That it needs to be done now, and you have to prove hardship. And I go, so you mean to tell me there's no loans whatsoever that the city can provide to its citizens to do any sort of home improvement to help them out? No. She said, no, there is not. There is not. The only loans that we have are available for hardship, and you have to prove hardship, and it has to be necessary for your house. It just has to be necessary. So, that would be a roof, your electrical, plumbing, but anything outside of that, if it's just a home improvement to modernize your home,
right.
no.
Well, here's what I'm
Which is-
thinking.
which is wild.
That
Wild.
Taylor Uncovered should be about a little bit too. I think I'm going to go out and start meeting with business owners. I've met with quite a few over the recent 6 months or so, but maybe restaurants new restaurants or even the older
Restaurants, clothing stores. I mean, where like you go to these other suburbs, these other cities, they've got local businesses a popping.
Yeah,
They've got all sorts of businesses lining their streets, but we can't do that here for some reason.
I'll tell you what, man. I was out. I went to a comedy show out in can't think of the name of the city.
Yeah,
out there by Novi, around in that area.
Farmington.
No. It was
South Lyon, Milford,
downtown, around by Milford, downtown.
Brighton.
No.
South Lyon would be the next one by Milford.
I understand, but we're more like by Plymouth.
Oh, Northville.
Yeah. I went to the hole in the wall there, or Gianetti's hole in the wall. And I've been there a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
And they brought me up on stage and that, and the gentleman says, "I bet you've never been on stage before."
We've checked, and that's a lot.
At the time, I was like doing a lot of staging, and with stages.
Staging the stage?
Yeah, and so that I was downtown Northville. I guess it's been a happening place for a long, long time.
Yeah,
it was.
Oh yeah, Northville's beautiful.
Yeah, and I was down there last summer. I took me and a couple of my buddies took Charlie Allen Martin, the original drummer from Bob Seger's band, first 5 or 6 albums.
Yeah.
Before he was hit by a car and left in a wheelchair. We took him downtown there. They were having a 2XL, a band, was performing outside there, and Charlie got up or not got up, but we rolled him up there, and he sung a few songs and everything.
Oh, okay.
And it just, it made me feel good just to see him up there on stage.
Oh, I bet. But nonetheless, though, you went to a nice, beautiful downtown Northville that was properly planned, built, and executed. Yeah. Meanwhile, in Taylor, and here's the kicker, Taylor, we're holding on to Southland Mall like it's it's our only lifeline, and I get it. It is a big money giver. We rake in a lot of money from Southland. I get that,
but I think those days are
they're coming to
numbered,
a close,
man, and
they are coming to a close.
And it breaks my heart not to see more people in the Southland.
Well, they stopped making malls for kids.
Yeah,
they stopped making. In the '80s, they were huge because they were geared and designed for a teenager.
Right.
But then they got older, so then they changed. Just like McDonald's. McDonald's, when I was growing up, was geared and designed for kids.
Right.
Nowadays, it's geared and designed for people my age, which is taking away from the kids.
And most people our age don't want to eat there because
it's
not very healthy.
No, hell no, it's not. You don't want to eat that garbage.
But,
anyways, but nonetheless, it's because malls lost themselves. They were always geared as an entertainment complex. There were things to do there. There were events going on.
Yeah, there used to be theaters.
There was a theater in Southland. Yes.
Oh, there's.
There
one
is Cinemark. Yeah. What I'm saying is by was it Macy's or JC? No, it was Macy's. It was over by Macy's. It used to be that the theater there.
And the like Fairlane, they used to have an ice skating rink there.
Yeah, Fairlane's in trouble.
Yeah,
Fairlane's in trouble. They're already talking about the next development for it.
Well, look at what they're doing at the hotel there.
They're turning into apartments.
I don't know about that. Now I think they're going to tear it down.
Oh no way! I thought last I heard they were turning into apartments.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Look at how big that is. I mean, who wants to be?
The school's right there. That's probably.
But who wants to be in an apartment where you got to pass by everybody in your floor to go downstairs?
That's the apartment life, brother.
Well, a real apartment life has amenities. You know what I mean? It has maybe a company that'll come and wash your car, or a company that will.
Not every apartment, especially not downtown, bro.
But downtown will have to start, because if you want to be like
they're charging $2,500 an apartment. They already are charging like New York.
No, not even close to New York, brother.
Damn near, Marty.
It's like $10,000 a month in New York, bro. So
depending on if you're downtown Manhattan, like in a skyscraper, for sure.
I've been watching those $1 million things on TV, man. I'll tell you what, they're no joke, man.
As someone who has friends that live in New York, I'm going to tell you right now.
If you get an apartment with a view in New York, you're paying millions.
Well, yeah, because you're paying for the location.
Right.
You can live in other boroughs of New York and pay just as much as you would pay in Detroit.
Yeah.
Well,
we need to just work on Taylor and
Well, for sure, we just need to work on Taylor.
and see,
But we need to come to some realizations and some hard truths. The age of the mall is coming to an end. In 10, 15 years, Southland is not going to be like it is
probably
today.
won't be there.
It
Yeah.
probably won't be because people are switching more to online buying. Online buying is way more convenient than me getting up and going to the store.
Well, the little idea that I had about building like at the old Lane Water Park, if you could build 6 or 8 baseball, because now remember,
Bro, we don't need any more
remember
baseball fields.
you need to just because you were never an athlete or you know how to
I
make
was
money,
an athlete.
you've never owned a business and
Yeah.
you don't know how to make money. Let me tell you something right now, okay?
Okay.
I go to this tournament with my son in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
That rakes in millions.
Yeah, I
okay.
get you. Okay.
And for the area around it. Okay.
Yeah.
There's 400 teams that come to play there on 30 different fields.
Yeah.
Right. And that's a whole lot of money that they make.
But they're playing at those fields, right?
Now listen. Here's an idea. You put 8 to 10 fields up over there in that area.
It's a lot of money.
And baseball fields don't cost a lot of money, brother.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and you put up one of those domes, right? And a field house. And a field. The domes aren't are they that expensive? Every city
Bro,
has
you
them
have
now.
to- yeah,
Every
it's
city
not
has
cheap.
them now, but Taylor does not.
We don't need. We can
Okay.
barely afford the Sportsplex, Marty.
Oh, really? The Sportsplex is doing good on its own.
Didn't Mark Wahlberg have to bail that thing out at one point?
Build what thing out?
He bailed out the Sportsplex.
Who did?
Mark Wahlberg did.
I don't think that's. I don't know. I never heard of that.
Yes, he did.
I
Mark
never heard of
Wahlberg
it.
bailed when he opened Wahlburgers here.
I don't know.
He gave a large donation to the Sportsplex.
So listen, if you would listen and stop interrupting me.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead about your baseball fields.
That if you have those, and this is how Southland survives.
Okay.
Southland does not survive in the summertime that well. The wintertime, it does a lot better.
Okay.
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 Now, if the summertime, just like when you have your little Junior League World Series here for a week, all those people, all those kids and families end up going to Southland.
Because it's an American mall.
Okay. Now
But that's like
quadruple that every weekend, having a different, girls softball, boys baseball, men's softball, women's softball, all these tournaments every weekend. How much money does that get for your Southland Mall that's struggling in the summertime?
not enough to keep it afloat year round.
Okay.
Hang on, my
Okay.
eyes freaking. You're making me cry.
When was the
with
last
this
time?
Logic.
When was the last time you went to what's the mall out in Auburn Hills? What's it called?
What, 12 Oaks?
No.
Auburn or Somerset?
No.
Auburn Hills is Somerset. Or it's-
Just
no, that's
past there. Just past there.
There's Great Lakes.
The Great Lakes Crossing. When was the last time you were there?
Last year.
Yeah. Oh, was it pretty packed?
No.
Oh, every time I've been there, it's
Yeah.
been pretty packed. You know the one that was
It's-
real,
I can't
that's
say it's
worse.
packed, Marty.
You know the one that's worse than Southland
What's worse than Southland?
is the
Are you going to say Westland?
no, it's by Livonia.
Yeah, that's the
No, it's named something though.
Laurel Park.
There you go.
Laurel Park.
Ever
yeah.
go in that one?
That one's somewhat busy because there's all the businesses that surround it. It's right off a highway.
It's busy.
It's not always busy.
Let's me you go there one day.
All right.
Okay, because I go there.
They do have
just-
a Mrs. Fields.
I go there for one simple reason.
Yeah, what's that?
There's
Lingerie?
a gentleman that owns 2
Yeah.
stores there that sell all kinds of athletic apparel
Okay.
and autographs and has autographs being done there and everything.
Does
right?
he have golf clubs?
No.
Well, I need new golf clubs. That's why.
And yeah, you go to Carl's Golfland.
That's
and
true. That's true.
this place is dead. I've never been in a place that was that dead.
Well,
Okay, and I don't want to see that happen to so
it's
I'm
not
doing
That, it's not. I don't want to see it happen either, Marty. It's
I'm
just the
doing
trend of the
everything
times.
every idea I can come up with to help save that mall.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not willing to invest in someone's private business, public tax dollars, to try to keep
In a
their-
private
a
business.
private business afloat. That's a private
No,
business.
it's just to help. Well, look at how many hotels and motels are in Taylor.
Those are private businesses. That's
How many hotels and motels
like
are in
4
Taylor?
or 5.
So keeping them packed up, during a week or a weekend all the time during the summer wouldn't be helpful. And that goes along with restaurants and everything else in the city,
Yeah.
right?
That's not my prerogative.
You have
So,
to
like,
you have to do things within your city
Well, yeah.
that brings people in it, especially in the summertime.
For sure. I agree
Okay?
with you. We should be having
You can't
festival
just,
after festival.
You can't just do
Like-
one festival at Heritage Park.
No.
You can't just have a band play on a Wednesday
Bro,
or
I brought up
whatever it is.
doing the restaurant festival in the Heritage Park.
And-
I brought
and-
up expanding the pavilion to be more of a concert venue.
And when they start
talked
letting
about-
food trucks,
Yeah.
into Taylor, things will happen then too. You could pop and do a big thing. I think the dudes over
we could
at
do a food truck rally in Heritage Park, but we
I
don't.
I think the dudes over at Game On and Kudos were trying to do some of that stuff, and they knocked it down. They wouldn't let them do it or something. I'm not that. Now listen, I'm not absolutely positive that happened, but somebody was telling me they wanted to do some food trucks there, and I never seen it materialize.
You don't see food trucks in Taylor.
No, but you should.
Yeah, I know you should.
You should.
But you don't see
because you
them
see
in
them in
Taylor.
every other city.
Yeah, you
So
do.
it's time for
You see them in the trendy spots. That's how restaurants
Yeah,
pop up.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
how you get restaurants. That's how you get notoriety coming. People are like, oh, Oak Park. Oak Park is going through a culinary renaissance.
Yeah.
I work in Oak Park because the owners of the company that I work for are from that area. And I'm going to tell you right now, when I go to lunch,
You got lots of places to
bro,
go to.
the amount of places I
yeah.
have an option to go
Oh,
to
you're right
is
there
just
by Royal Oak and
insanity.
everything, man.
And that's the other thing. I'm right by Royal Oak, but it gets pricier. The farther northeast you go, the more cha-ching it gets.
I was going to a pizza place on Woodward years ago, several times. I
What,
went
Miss
there.
Sergeant Pepperoni?
No.
Oh,
It's a pretty big sized restaurant there.
Spino's?
No, it was something else. I can't think of the
Well,
name. of
Spino's is new to Woodward. They were always
Yeah.
in Eastern
it.
Market.
I can't think of the name of it. It was hard to get a parking place around it too.
Yeah.
So, I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah,
But-
nonetheless, I mean, listen, I get it. You want to bring these baseball tournaments to Taylor, which is for sure. Yeah, that'd be awesome to have these.
It's
things.
it's
But we-
look at
We got to
could
figure
do-
out how to do this without investing
we
more
can
money.
do
Mark.
we can do soccer tournaments. We could have lacrosse tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
We could have baseball, softball for men and women,
Okay.
baseball for men and women,
Yeah.
all of age groups, and everything, and it could be huge.
It could
I
be,
wish
Yeah.
you would take a ride to Columbus
Okay.
on a weekend that they're doing any tournament there.
But that's
because
down
they're
in
doing
Columbus. They play down in Columbus. Are they playing in Taylor?
Are they
Are they
playing
playing
what?
in Michigan? Are they playing anywhere close to Taylor, Michigan?
There's teams that come from everywhere.
But are they doing
to
it
go
right
there.
now? Is my question.
Are they? They're doing it right now, playing softball and stuff.
So when they go down to Columbus, it's not a special event where they meet once a year. It's something that they do yearly all over the country.
They do 3 or 4 things during the summer for every different. One is maybe men's.
But they're
this
down
week.
in Columbus, right?
Oh yeah.
And why would they move to Taylor?
No, you got to make it a worthwhile thing for them.
Why
Okay.
do we have to spend more money to make this?
It's got to
money
be
go?
another destination. Back when I was young, okay, there were destinations that we knew here. You got to do this to be seen playing baseball. You got to go here to this tournament.
Yeah.
You got to go to that tournament, right?
Okay, how long ago was that?
See, but we're talking about 40 years ago.
So we're talking about 40
50
years
years
ago.
ago.
So you want to bring something that was popular 40 years
No,
ago?
no,
to
no, no,
Taylor
no, no.
today?
It's still popular.
Okay.
Okay. It's still popular to play in a Blackwater a baseball tournament for these kids, where kids get seen, teams get seen, coaches get
But
seen.
what about Taylor's going to bring them here?
that?
What?
The event.
What event?
What brings them to the Junior League World Series?
The Junior League World Series.
Well, this year now, I didn't see a lot of games this year because of the weather and my whole situation I was going through.
Yeah.
But from what I seen on TV, it didn't look like very many people were there.
Well, because people aren't coming to America right now, Marty, because of what we're doing to foreign people coming to America.
Well,
like a lot of foreigners are not coming here right now because why would they want to?
You know, I was a huge proponent of the Junior League World Series. To everybody I spoke to everybody I talked to, I always tell everybody, this is something to be seen. This is something to see. You know, this is something to bring your kids to, you know, all that. Yeah. And now that I'm a little older, my son's a little older, he still loves to go there and see it, you know, and be involved in it. We always offer our help in any way, you know, which
that's fine. That's something that's established that's been coming here for years.
Yeah. But it just seems like this year.
There's no guarantee, though, Marty, that these people would come here for a tournament.
Listen,
there's no guarantee on this.
This is the thing. The Moneyball tournament that they play in Columbus. Yeah. Right. Early in the year.
Yeah.
Or late in the year, whenever they play them.
Yeah.
The teams who win these tournaments and finish like in the top 3 or 4 get a lot of stuff.
What stuff?
Money.
Okay,
and
who provides this money?
Well, the people who are putting the tournament on.
Okay, so who's putting the tournament on when it comes to Taylor?
You would have somebody that would do it.
Well, who's the somebody?
I would love to be involved in something like that.
Being involved and being able to fund it is 2 different things.
Oh no, I could get it funded. I could get whatever needed. You have to have the place.
Well, then you need to have the funding before you can have the place. So I mean, you gotta, Marty. I don't know why you know
much. I don't think you know much about business, bro.
Bro, you have to have. So someone's gonna want their ROI, Marty. They're gonna want an ROI on that, a return on investment. They're gonna want an ROI. Okay, no one's just gonna give you the money. Just say, okay, we got this.
No. Why?
We got the ballparks made.
What money would I need? What money would I need?
Bro, these ballparks don't exist today. You decided we'd have to make them at Link Park, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be better than
it'd be better than making a.
That's the first thing.
I don't know. I don't see a bicycle track.
Okay.
Making money.
I don't see a bicycle track making money either. We agree.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. We agree, and I don't see.
I had a better idea.
Building 8 or 9.
I had a better idea.
We have 8 or 9 ballparks in the city. Make it a citywide tournament.
Where?
You have all the Northeast.
These are
all the Little League areas. You have Taylor Northeast. You have Taylor Northwest. You have Taylor South. Taylor East.
You need a dedicated.
Taylor North.
A dedicated place.
It's called the City of Taylor.
That many teams to come here to play.
Yeah, a citywide
I'm not going to explain it to you.
A citywide tournament.
You don't get it. You never played the game.
What do you mean I never played
baseball?
Not
on a well, I mean as a kid maybe.
Yeah, for sure. I
continue playing, and I see that softball is taking a huge nosedive for some strange reason.
Marty, because it was popular 40 years ago, bro. People my age don't want to be going out and sweating, playing baseball. We're sweating at the gym.
No, I mean people like you.
People like me, the vast majority of people my age. You know, I don't get me wrong.
No, they rather
softball looks fun. I just even told
they
you
rather
tonight,
sit at home and do this
fun.
and play some game on video on the screen.
Sometimes, yeah, for sure. We're welcome to the new generation. Like, what do you want me to tell you?
That's not. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
I would rather be kayaking. I would rather be hiking in the woods. I would rather be hunting.
Well, that's fine.
I would rather be doing so much more.
That's you.
But I get you. But Marty, you're trying to say that what your argument is that if
because you never got good at the game.
It's
so
Marty. So I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know what your argument is.
I played the game on a huge level.
That's fine, Marty.
On a huge level for many years, right?
Marty.
And I seen what it's capable of. I see what it's capable of still to this day.
In certain areas.
In certain areas. But you got to start it to make it established.
I get you.
I don't want to argue with you about
bro, I'm just letting you know. You want to spend
goods and bads.
You want to spend money so Lang Park is mostly woods, Marty.
And your point is?
So now you have to demolish the trees, too, in order to build these parks. Well, that costs money.
You're demolishing the trees to do anything there.
You don't necessarily have to, which was my whole point in the beginning, was keep it a nature preserve.
Oh, you're a bird watcher now.
Bro, I'm not no hippie. I'm not no tree hugger.
Oh,
But
okay.
I know.
You sure?
I sure as shit know from reading about reading about, but reading, Marty, read.
right,
Because
so-
believe me, we need more trees than you know.
So the-
trees
the
are
point-
natural wind barriers. They're
point-
natural. They'll absorb all the
That's
water
nice.
that we're getting.
That's nice.
All right, Marty.
So the point of the whole situation is this.
What's this?
How do we help save Southland?
The point was we don't. The point is that we have to come to a hard truth. And the realization is that, like I said,
Southland built this city.
Southland did not build it.
Southland built this
Southland
city.
did not build this city.
Hey, listen.
Southland did not build this city.
Southland's been here longer than any other retail
Okay,
establishment
Marty,
in this city.
I get you. Unless
okay?
they innovate.
Always people coming from all around downriver to Southland.
So-
if you go in Southland and you see every kid that's in there wearing their varsity jacket, from how many different cities do you see it?
That's fine. They can go and chill in there, but do they have the money to spend in there?
Do you see it?
Do they have?
Do you
I don't
see
know,
it?
Marty, because I'm not a teenager. I don't
Do
go
you
to the
see
mall.
it?
I'm 39 years old, Marty.
I'm 63.
I got better things to do
I'm
than go to the mall.
63 and I go to the mall.
Bro, I don't go to the mall.
Okay.
That's a kid thing. That's
No, it's not
let
a
the
kid
kids
thing.
let the kids have their place.
Well,
Design
there
it
you
for
go.
kids. Let
There
the
you
kids
go.
run around there.
There you go.
Like, my God, let
There
the
you go.
kids keep them busy, keep them in there. Like, my God.
You ever been to California?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Los Angeles?
For sure, 120%.
Have you ever been into shopping in any of those places?
For sure. Oh, dude, I almost moved out to California. What are you talking
Where'd you
about?
go shopping at?
So I was down in Orange County by the John Wayne International Airport. I'm not going to be swinging out names. But nonetheless, when I stayed down there for multiple months, when I was getting ready to move out that way, and then decided, screw that noise.
The mall is not for you.
The mall is
It's
open
like
space out
softball
there.
is
It's-
not for you.
The mall
Okay.
in California, Marty, is not this. It's like the Hill and Allen Park. That is what the mall is like in California. They're giant open air complexes that have open air walkways that connect to stores. So instead of having a roof over your head in Michigan because we have inclement weather, because it barely rains, because when it does rain in California, it's like a light misting here. Like you would think it's just a mist, but to them it's downpouring. But nonetheless, it's different environment, different atmosphere. Now, if you let me finish, Southland Mall will not exist in 10 to 20 years if it does not innovate.
10
If it does not innovate, and I'm talking about what it needs to do if they want to really keep it alive, build residential atop of Southland Mall. Build apartments, build condos, build lofts. Build it on top of it.
On top
so
of it.
that it's a residential commercial structure. So that people who live in the residential structures can come down to the mall in an elevator and enjoy the mall. Spend the money in the mall, go across the street to Meijer, get their groceries.
It's an hour. I've heard enough already.
I'm just saying, innovation. That is
yeah.
the key to progress. That is the key to growth.
Yeah.
We're not innovating what we're doing today.
Well, Taylor better do something.
They better damn well do something and stop spending money on these stupid toys.
Yeah.
Use that money towards hiring people.
All right. That
Like,
was
Jesus.
kick that song up again, man.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah,
Let's
no
go.
worries. All right, I
So
got
we
you.
can get
You
outta
like
here.
that song, don't you?
No, I just like anything different than.
Those are horrible sound effects. You know what, Marty? You
Here.
know what? Hang on. Oh, no, don't
Yeah,
do
you're
that.
you're too slow.
Oh.
Hey, so we had a great discussion, didn't we? You know. Yeah,
It was a healthy debate.
Yeah, healthy debate. I like it. You know.
You're
At
a
least-
master debater.
At least we put some time in it, you know, and everything. Hey, folks, I want to say God bless you all in the city here
Most
and all
certainly.
around. And, you know, let's just hope that, you know, we can make some good decisions here in the future with our city. And because I'm a huge proponent to do whatever it takes to help this city. I don't want to see us falter like we have our administrations over the last few years. But take it easy, and we'll see you.
Deuces.
Stop streaming. Stop recording.
You got to. This is the worst exit ever.